My battery is running low. What else is new? I think that these outlets don't work very well. Mr. Sensei. Yep. Okay, so hi, there's somebody here. Thanks for being here. We're doing an Evening Crow show. So why don't we get started? It's March 25th, isn't it? Yes, it is. It says the ear as petal. What does that mean? The ear is only a petal that grows from the heart. When we hear each other, it all becomes a garden. Sniffly, sniffly. Just what does it mean to listen? We have all exhibited the remarkable mental dividedness whereby we choose not to pay attention, and yet when asked, we can recite word for word what has been said. Oh man, yeah, I've been there. I've done that. Listening arises from a deeper place, and it seems we can only hear the living to the extent that we have truly lived, only understand pain and joy to the extent that we have allowed ourselves to be touched by life. If the ear grows from the heart like a petal, then as roots absorb rain and sun until a simple flower opens, the heart must absorb both tears and joy in order to sprout an ear that can truly hear. I agree. I hear what he's saying. Whenever people are showing some deep emotion, that is when I'm suddenly like, oh, I can hear you now. I see you. I feel you. Yes, talk to me. I'm way, way more into listening to somebody when they are going through something and like really feeling their feelings as they're talking about it than I am listening to them like just like tell me about their day. You know, I'm sure I'm not the only person who's like that. But people always like feel, thanks for coming back, rooftop. People always feel like kind of bad when they're showing themselves truly because it might make somebody feel uncomfortable. But I'm always like that person that's like ready. It's like right there and ready to listen to. I guess that's a good thing about me. That's like a gift that I have, and what people appreciate about me is that I can really understand deep emotion because I've been there, because I am that. Okay, anyways, um, I remember years before cutting my feet in search of a path, sitting on my immigrant grandmother's hospital bed, watching her wince as they put gauze on her bed sore heels. I remember years before I saved my golden retriever from drowning, watching a coworker cry for his dead dog, trying to understand how he could love an animal more than a person. Oh, I see what he's saying. Years before cutting my feet in search of a path, he can remember sitting on grandmother's bed watching her wince as they put gauze on her bed sore heels. And years before saving his golden retriever from drowning, watching a coworker cry for his dog, trying to understand how he could love an animal more than a person. Ugh, I love my cat so much. I remember years before having to start my life over, racing down a farmhouse road in the middle of the night to see my father in law's proud eyes jut as the barn he built 30 years before was burning to the ground. Yikes. It was only later that I felt their pain, and even more their true joy in caring for things. Yeah, that's the thing, is when you've been there, you can care, and it gives you some sort of sense of purpose. And yeah, it's a joy to be there for somebody in a state that you remember. To be sure, we do not have to experience the same things to receive each other, but we do have to experience what is ours to live through before life will show its roots. What does it take to truly listen? The breakdown of everything that parades between our hearts. Yeah, yeah, the breakdown of everything that parades between our hearts. If I dare to hear you, I will feel you like the sun and grow in your direction, and you in mine. For when we hear each other, it all becomes a garden. It all becomes edible. Beautiful, guys. Yeah. Thanks for being here. Thanks for listening. Thanks for hearing this passage. It was a good one. I feel it, feeling it. So sit with a trusted loved one and meditate on a story of joy or pain that you have heard more fully over time. I have vague ideas. I don't have anything clear. Share with each other why this story has stayed with you. Okay. I guess what came to my mind was my dad. Um, he has, his life story, and it was really I've heard it. Like I've heard him tell me stuff from his life before. But this past February, I had just been in a car accident. I had lost, I had to give up most of my stuff because I was traveling. I was completely broke. Um, I was paranoid and obsessed with somebody, um, and relationship wise, and wasn't sure what to do about it. And feeling like rock bottom pretty much. And my dad was just so good to me about it. We went on a drive, and it was really great. It was really great because we were driving around the Arizona desert in his like big dune buggy thing. Giant saguaro was right beside us as we went past, and he was just telling me about his life again and about all of the bottoms that he has hit throughout his life, and all of these crossroads where he made a decision, and who knows what would have happened if he had made the other decision. But that's the decision he made, and I wouldn't have been here if he didn't. Like, for example, he wasn't sure he was going to marry my mom. He remembers a night when she was partying, and he wanted to go home, but she didn't want to, and she was flirting with all the guys, and she really wanted to be like part of a band and stuff like that. And he went and sat in his truck and was like, I think that's it. I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna leave her, and I don't think I'm gonna marry her. But then I guess he said that like commitment, and um, just like something told him to go back in and wait for her. And then they went home together. And freaking, how many years later, I was the last of 5 kids. They had me. And I don't know. Was I meant to be here? I'm here. So, yeah, I feel like I understand that story better. And it doesn't it helps you feel like there's no right answer. Life is just going to be full of these crossroads where at any point you could go in any direction, and it's okay. It's all going to be a life, and it's going to be a life worth living. And he helped me feel better about all of the stuff I was going through because of all of the rock bottoms that he had been in, and just like bad luck, just bad, crazy luck that he's had throughout his life. So yeah, I had heard a lot of those stories, but when he told me them all again after I had gone through a lot of my stuff, it it hit deeper for sure, and it really helped me feel um, very safe to be with my dad, which is really really beautiful. It's a beautiful relationship. I'm grateful for him. He still sees me as his little girl, and that's a little bit hard, but it's also pretty sweet, and that's just kind of going to be the way it is. I love him very much. Okay. How has your understanding of this story deepened over time? Right. Yes. So that is how it has deepened. I've already kind of talked about that. Breathe slowly and open your heart more fully to one human moment you chose not to pay attention to during the last week. One human moment I chose to not pay attention to. Oh, I guess so. Oh, I can think of one. There's this there's this sweet guy. I don't know anything about him, but he comes into the mail room sometimes at work with stuff, and he like collects things, and he's just as, he's quiet and shy and doesn't make real eye contact, but he seems like he has kind of been trying to a little bit look at me. And it's like I could say hi. I could talk to him, and I don't. And that's the moment. That's the thing. That's the human thing that I'm choosing not to pay attention to. Hello, Jumbo Joe and Manny and Roshan. Thanks for being here. My name is The Rooster. I just finished reading from the Book of Awakening, which is something I do every day. It is a book full of beautiful passages and insights for us to mull over and feel in our hearts. Hi PJ, how's it going, bud? Thanks for being here. Thanks for the taps. And I'm doing okay. We're here, so that's good. I drew a mustache and a beard on. I did that, and I look kind of cute. So those are all good things. But yeah, no, there is no buts. Everything is good. We're gonna pull a rune. We're gonna do a rune reading because that is what we do here as well. And yeah, I do have an issue. I do have a problem. My emotions. My emotions are the problem. I have a huge attachment to somebody, and I'm not sure what to do about it. Just let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Yeah, let it be. Okay. What is this issue, anyways? What is it? What's the issue? This guy. We've had that before. 21. Hi, Anonymous. Contemplation speaks of transformational forces and gateways. Recognize your readiness to contact successful action and choose the time. Okay, so that is when it's not reversed, but I did pull it in reverse. It says a quickening development demands consideration. The quality of passage depends on your attitude and the clarity of your intentions. That's really good to know. Yeah. Quality of passage depends on your attitude and the clarity of your intentions. I'm trying to get clear about my intentions. Quickening development. All right. Okay, that's the issue. I need some alternative action. What is it? What's the alternative action here? Oh man, this one again. 8. Productivity. Transforming the choices one makes into the reality of enactment. This rune speaks of sharing similarities and the importance to complete beginnings. Urges harmony. Be centered, grounded, and prepared. Free yourself of unwanted influence. See the humor and continue to strive. Okay, it's hard to do that when you're feeling depressed, but I will try. Free yourself of unwanted influence. I shall. I shall get some good sleep. I shall retreat into self and feel some super duper strong love for myself. And then we'll get clear about my intentions and have a good attitude. That's the plan. That is the plan. Okay, now is our new opinion. What is our new opinion on the matter? This one is also in reverse. $11. Nourishment. If there are frustrations and displacements, observe what is happening to understand what lessons are needed to be learned. Okay. Definitely sounds like this guy needs to do some inner work for the next few days. Seriously. We got some shit to figure out on the inside. That's what basically it's telling me. Just good. Here we go. You know what? They always say, like, listen to your heart and your intuition and stuff. And I try. But what if you have so many conflicting things going on all the time? What if your intuition is like split and you don't know which part to listen to? Not necessarily talking about my relationship problems, but also just like anything, everything in my life. Why is that? What is wrong with me? I need some help. I do. As soon as I have the money, I'm going to get some therapy. Hi, Scissor Goddess. I'm supposed to be an energy healer, and yet I am a mess. I'm a mess right now. And that is okay, guys. I'm going to go now. Thanks for being here. Sorry if I brought you down. That was not the intention. Never mean to bring anybody down, okay? So please, if I'm bringing you down, just get rid of me. Just go. I'm not worth it. Anyways, love you all. Thanks for being here. Take care. And remember, you can never fail if you never give up, Cass. So just don't give up. Retreat, because timely retreat is a skill. You can do that. That's okay. But never give up on your dreams. What are your dreams? Figure that out and then don't give up on them. Number 2, everyone is someone. So who are you? That is the question. That is a journey. That is what we are doing with ourselves. That's why we're here. And number 3, if you ever feel down, all you have to do is look in the mirror and say, she's a woman, and this lovely woman, Miss Cracker, will be with you. Also, check out her podcasts. They're really sweet to listen to. They feel really good. If you are a feminist like me, they are inspiring to know that there are so many amazing women out there doing awesome things and making the world a better place. So Listen to Ms. Cracker's She's a Woman podcast. I am her unofficial spokesperson. The Rooster. Look me up, Rooster the Drag King on Instagram. I am abashedly, is that a word? You know how you can say unabashedly? I am abashedly in love with her, but that's okay. Just doing his thing. The Rooster's just doing his thing. That's right. You could say she's a woman, or you could say cock-a-doodle-doo. And this cocky, is he cocky anymore? I don't know. Doodle-doo will be with you too. Take care, everybody. See you next time on the Rooster's Crow. Bye-bye. Okay, so maybe not so peaceful vibes. I'll change that name. Everything's okay. I'm fine. Just going through it.